Okay, boys and girls, make sure you are on your bottom, your hands are in your lap, and you are not talking. You should be facing the screen and paying attention. We're doing something new today. We are going to do a fun little math test. And see this little monster guy with his little teeth? That should be on your computer. And if it isn't already open, we will have you open it. And if we haven't already logged you in, we will log you in now. And that is using your student login card, and it'll be your first initial, last initial, hyphen. And a hyphen is located right after the 0 on the keyboard. So here's all your numbers on top, and right after 0 is the hyphen. So after the hyphen, you have initial, initial, hyphen, goes the student number, and then everybody's password is student, S-T-U-D-E-N-T, and our state, New Mexico. They're listed alphabetically, so if it isn't already highlighted here, you will highlight New Mexico and go.
Choose a subject.
And no, we don't want to remember the password because we share computers. So we see a book here, and that's reading, and a calculator for math. We don't want to do reading, we're going to do math. So we're going to click on math, click on the green button. Always green for go, like when your parents are driving. Basically, he's going to be talking about how you should do your best, and even if you don't know the answer, take a guess. There'll be little white circles or bubbles that you can click on, and then a little blue arrow to go on to the next question, but you must always click on that little blue arrow. So that's what he's talking about. And I'm going to click this yellow arrow to get to the rest of the explanations. And what's going to happen, boys and girls, is it's going to give you a problem, and then there's going to be several answers at the bottom. So you will see several answers at the bottom, and you need to make those choices. And there are little white bubbles. There's also a speaker up at the top that you can adjust the volume for the question and adjust the volume for each individual question. And remember to always choose that little blue arrow at the bottom when you have an answer. So anyway, he's going to give you a lesson. So always remember that after your question, and if you need them to repeat the question, see these speakers? The speakers let you listen to the question. And then there's also speaker buttons by the answers. And the answers right here, see how there's a speaker button there, there, and there. Choose one of these answers, and what do you click? This little blue arrow, the done button. Done, and I'm going to take a picture of that in case we have to bring it up again. So I'm going to go on to the next phase, and he's going to continue and continue and continue to talk to you, and then you start your lesson. Now up here, that was your tutorial. We see a little white X, and I'm going to blow it up a little bit. And this is what you're going to use when you need to leave. Now sometimes your screen will go black, completely black. And you say, well, my game went away. Well, that's usually some kind of a login problem. So you're going to go to that X when your screen is black. It looks just like this. And you're going to click on it like this. And here you can go back to your game or test if you have the black screen, or if it's time to go, we're going to go up here to the Logout button. And let's remember that our Logout is when it's time to go. Now, if you're lucky enough and you get to the end, you're going to see this robot guy, and he's going to be like, oh, yay! And so you're going to hit this arrow, and I'll make it a little bit bigger. And that arrow should take you right over here to the Logout. So here's a close-up picture of the Logout button. Be sure you click on that when you finish. And we will log out. So I just wanted to make sure I got all the buttons carried and taken care of. So you don't need to red dot out because there'll be another class coming in, and we need to type in their names and passwords or have them do it. So remember, when it is time to go, you go to the little white X and then the log out button. And I know I have a picture of the log out. Oh, there it is. Here it is. This is your log out button. See the little arrow? You've got to remember to click on that when it's time to go. So this will be kind of fun. It's not a very long test, and if you finish before class is over, you'll raise your hand and we will let you know what you will do after that. Okay, we're going to either call your name to come sit down or have you find your chair that you usually sit at and walk quietly and slowly to your computers, or we will call you.